It's 3 p.m. You're great at what you do, but right now your focus is shot and your mood is sinking with every new email. That happy, productive feeling you had this morning? A distant memory. But what if you could start fighting back against the afternoon slump right from your desk? The secret isn't another cup of coffee it's on your plate. In this video, I'm going to show you 7 surprising fast-acting foods that are scientifically shown to help lift your mood so you can conquer the rest of your day. Before we get to the food, let's quickly talk about why that 3 p.m. slump even happens. Ever had a gut feeling that's not just a figure of speech? It's your body talking to you. Your gut and your brain are in constant communication through something called the gut-brain axis. You can think of your gut as a second brain, one that's home to a whole universe of trillions of bacteria. This community, your gut microbiome, has a huge say in your emotions because it helps produce the chemical messengers neurotransmitters that control your mood. Get this. Around 90 to 95% of your body's serotonin, the happy chemical, is made right there in your gut. It also helps make other key players like GABA for a sense of calm and dopamine, which is all about motivation and reward. When you're stressed or eating junk, this delicate system gets thrown off balance, leading to inflammation and a nosedive in those feel-good chemicals. That's when the brain fog, irritability, and that classic afternoon crash show up. But here's the exciting part. You can fix this by choosing the right foods. You give your body the building blocks it needs to create those mood-boosting chemicals and get back on track. So, let's get into the 7 uncommon foods that do exactly that. Starting our list at number 7 is a tiny but mighty mood booster: wild blueberries. You might be thinking, I eat blueberries, but trust me, wild ones are a different league. They're smaller, a bit more tart, and packed with way more of a specific antioxidant called anthocyanins. That's what gives them that deep, rich blue color. So what's the big deal with anthocyanins? Think of them as your brain's personal bodyguards. Studies show these compounds can increase blood flow to the brain, protect your neurons from stress, and sharpen communication between brain cells. One study from the University of Reading found that young adults who drank a wild blueberry beverage reported a significant boost in positive mood just 2 hours later. The science shows these compounds get to work quickly, helping fight the oxidative stress that makes you feel mentally sluggish and drained. Forget fresh, go frozen. Keep a bag of frozen wild blueberries in the office freezer. You can toss a handful into yogurt, blend them into a quick smoothie, or just eat them frozen for a refreshing, brain-cooling snack. About 1 3/4 cups of frozen wild blueberries gives you a powerful dose of those mood-lifting compounds. Coming in at number 6 are raspberries. Often living in the shadow of blueberries, raspberries have their own unique superpower, a class of polyphenols called ellagitannins. When you eat raspberries, your gut microbiome converts these compounds into other powerhouses, like your. This is where the magic happens. Research shows these metabolites are fantastic at fighting inflammation, especially in the brain. While the science is still emerging, these compounds are thought to help protect your brain cells and support the production of the neurotransmitters that keep your mood stable. On top of that, raspberries are loaded with fiber, about 6.5 grams per 100 grams serving. All that fiber feeds the good bacteria in your gut, strengthening that gut-brain connection we just talked about. Pair them with protein. The natural sugar in raspberries offers a quick lift, but to make that energy last, you have to avoid a blood sugar spike. Try topping a cup of plain Greek yogurt or cottage cheese with a handful of fresh raspberries. The protein and fats slow down sugar absorption for a sustained mood lift without the crash. At number 5, we have the only nut that's an excellent source of the plant-based omega-3, alpha-linolenic acid, or ALA, the walnut. Its brain-like shape is a fun coincidence, because walnuts are truly top-tier brain food. Your body uses ALA to build other omega-3, which are essential for keeping your brain cells healthy and the signals between them firing correctly. Studies have directly linked eating walnuts to a better mood and sharper thinking. Research suggests that just 1 to 2 ounces of walnuts a day can improve concentration and even lessen feelings of hopelessness. Walnuts also contain a team of other brain-protecting compounds, including vitamin E, polyphenols, and even a little melatonin, which helps regulate your stress response and promote calm. They work by cooling inflammation and protecting your sensitive brain cells from damage. Create a mood mix. Portion out about 1/4 cup of walnuts, around 14 halves, into small bags for the week. To make it even more powerful, add a few dark chocolate chips with a high cacao content and we'll get to why that's a brilliant move in a minute. It's a perfect portable snack to keep your energy and mood stable. Cracking our top 4 is a heavyweight champ: salmon. If your brain feels like it's running on fumes, salmon is the premium fuel it's craving. It's loaded with 2 specific, incredibly powerful omega-3, EPA, and DHA. These are the VIPs of fatty acids and are fundamental building blocks for your brain's nerve cells. influencing everything from memory to mood. Strong scientific evidence shows that these omega-3 help regulate your mood by influencing both serotonin and dopamine. Better yet, they help counteract the negative effects of the stress hormone cortisol. When you're stressed, cortisol runs rampant, contributing to anxiety and a low mood. A diet rich in salmon can help keep that stress response in check. Salmon is also a great source of vitamin D. The sunshine vitamin, another key player in fighting low moods when you're stuck in an office all day. Think beyond the fancy fillet. Cooking salmon at your desk isn't going to make you popular, but high-quality canned or pouched wild-caught salmon is a game-changer. It's pre-cooked and ready to go. You can flake it onto a salad, mix it with some avocado, or just eat it with whole grain crackers. It's a fast, no-mess way to get a major dose of those brain-boosting fats. Our number 3 pick takes us straight back to the gut. We're talking about fermented foods, specifically kimchi and kefir. These aren't just trendy, they are probiotic powerhouses that can profoundly influence your mood. Fermentation is a natural process where good bacteria transform a food, leaving it full of beneficial live cultures. These probiotics are like reinforcements for your gut microbiome. A healthier, more diverse gut leads to more efficient production of mood-regulating neurotransmitters like serotonin and GABA. Studies have shown that people who regularly eat fermented foods report fewer depressive symptoms and lower stress levels. For example, a specific bacteria found in kimchi, Lactobacillus plantarum, has been shown to positively impact the microbiome and may reduce our susceptibility to stress. Kefir, a fermented milk drink, can be even more potent than yogurt. Offering a wider variety of probiotic strains to support that gut-brain axis, make it a micro habit. You don't need to eat a lot to get the benefits. Keep a jar of kimchi in the office fridge and add a forkful to your lunch. Or, start your day with a small glass of plain kefir. The key is consistency. Introducing these good bacteria daily is far more effective than eating a huge amount once in a while. At number 2, we have a mood booster. You might have pushed around your plate as a kid, Brussels sprouts. These mini cabbages are part of the cruciferous vegetable family and are exceptionally rich in a B vitamin called folate. Folate is an unsung hero of mental well-being. Your brain desperately needs it to create your most critical neurotransmitters, serotonin, dopamine, and norepinephrine. If your folate levels are low, your brain's mood chemical factory simply can't keep up, which can directly lead to low mood, fatigue, and zero motivation. Research has shown a strong link between low folate levels and symptoms of depression. By getting enough folate, you're giving your brain the essential raw materials it needs to stay positive and stable. Roast them ahead of time. Brussels sprouts get deliciously crispy and snackable when roasted. Over the weekend, toss them with a little olive oil and salt and roast them in an air fryer or oven until golden. Once they're cool, pack them in a container. They make a fantastic nutrient-dense snack. You can eat cold at your desk way better than a bag of chips. And the number 1 uncommon food to boost your mood is high cacao dark chocolate. Now, we're not talking about your average candy bar. To get the real benefits, you need to be eating dark chocolate that's 85% cacao or higher. Here's why it's so effective. This kind of chocolate works in 2 powerful ways. First, it's packed with flavonols that have a direct impact on stress. One study found that eating about 1.5 ounces of dark chocolate daily for 2 weeks significantly lowered stress hormone levels in highly stressed people. But the second part is even more interesting. The fiber in dark chocolate acts as a prebiotic food for your good gut bacteria. A 2022 clinical trial found that people who ate 30 grams of 85% dark chocolate daily saw a boost in beneficial gut bacteria, which directly correlated with improved mood. So, dark chocolate calms your stress response while also feeding the gut bacteria that produce your happy chemicals. The 3-square rule. Keep a bar of high-quality 85% or 90% dark chocolate in your desk drawer. When that slump hits, break off 2 or 3 squares. Let it melt slowly in your mouth. This mindful approach helps with portion control and gives you that quick feeling of calm and focus. Now that you know what to add to your plate, let's quickly cover what to avoid when you're trying to beat that slump. First, sugary snacks and cereals. Cookies, most granola bars, and sugary cereals cause a massive blood sugar spike. You might get a quick burst of energy, but it's always followed by a crash that leaves you tired, foggy, and irritable. Second, refined white carbs. Think white bread, pasta, and white rice. Their fiber has been stripped away, so your body digests them just like sugar. This leads to the same energy-draining spike can crash cycle. And third, processed meats and fried foods. Deli meats, hot dogs, and deep-fried anything are often loaded with unhealthy fats and preservatives that promote inflammation. They can make you feel sluggish and bloated, which is a direct hit to your energy and mood. So there you have it, 7 powerful foods to pull you out of that afternoon slump and reclaim your day. The power to shift your mood is literally on your plate. You don't have to be a victim of your schedule. By making small, smart choices, you can take back control of your energy and happiness from the inside out. Start small. Pick 1 or 2 of these to try this week and see how you feel. If you found this helpful, please give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for more science-backed tips to help you feel and perform your best. And I'd love to know what's your go-to snack for beating the afternoon slump. Share it in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.